Hi friends, I'm Walker and welcome back to Olive Ave Nails, where we talk about vegan and cruelty-free nail polish. Today I'm going to try to pare down my collection a little bit. I am so fortunate to have all of these polishes, these beautiful polishes in my collection, but I have just been noticing some kind of repetition in my collection, and if you have been following me for a while, you know that I collect all of my Zoyas, so I have them all so that I can do comparisons, and I also try to keep in my collection other colors that are currently available so I can compare them for you and share them with you. But when it comes to these indies that are absolutely gorgeous but, you know, limited run and you can't get them after kind of the initial release, I try to only hold on to the ones that I absolutely love. So I'm really lucky that some of these brands send me full collections, and always there are several in the collection that I absolutely love, and so I hold on to them. But there's usually some that I know that are not my style, and so I de-stash them. And I have just noticed that because I tend to hold on to the ones that I love, I have some repetition. So we're gonna go through today a couple groups that I've noticed and try to make some decisions about what I'm gonna keep and what I'm going to de-stash. If you are wondering about how de-stashing works, I do link down below a couple different groups that I absolutely love on Facebook where you can de-stash polishes or buy de-stash polishes. So I link those down below if you're interested in checking those out. Okay, without further ado, let's dive in and do some comparisons. All right, first up we have some lovely purple hollows. I guess the only actually indie one here is the polish and Cirque Colors. This polish just recently released on the 12th of April, I believe. This is Arcanist, and then over here is Zoya's Finley. A lot of you, when I swatched this polish, asked about how it compared to Finley, so here we go. And then this is Cirque Colors Amethyst, Zoya Payton, which is the other purple holographic. It's a little bit more red toned. And then we have Lights Lacquer Amethyst. The Lights Lacquer definitely looks like a different color than the polish base, and so I think I'm not going to swatch this one on the nails, but I just want to show it to you here so you can see what it looks like. The hollow is a lot finer in the Lights Lacquer polish, and it's a lot like bigger and chunkier in Arcanist. So we're going to swatch these four on the nails. All right, wow, these are beautiful. All four of these are beautiful. This is Finley, Arcanist, Payton, and Cirque Colors Amethyst over here. And definitely Finley and Amethyst are very similar, but I will keep both of those because they're both still available right now, and you know, I like them for comparison's sake. Arcanist does look super similar to Finley. The base is kind of cooler toned. The glitters are a little bit different because it does have those kind of like ultraviolet glitters in there mixed in with the holographics. So the effect is actually pretty different, I would say, than Finley, but I don't know that it's different enough for me to justify keeping it, especially since I'm going to keep Amethyst so that I have it for comparison's sake. So it's hard because this one is absolutely stunning, like stunning. This one is stunning, but I think I am going to de-stash Arcanist because it just looks similar enough, and I don't wear purple holographics all the time, and I do have these other ones, so I think I will be de-stashing Arcanist. Okay, up next I have two lovely yellow polishes from Polish. This over here is Miel, and you can see it is a little bit of a brighter yellow, and it also has a really fine gold dust. And then this one is Clockmaker, and it's a little bit paler yellow, and it has the gold flakes in it. So I'm really curious, and I've been curious since I got Clockmaker in November, how close these two are. I really, really like them both, but I'm excited to swatch them next to each other because I don't know that I need two gold dust polishes from Polish, and I don't think that either of these are available anymore. So I'm gonna try these and I'll be right back. All right, friends, here is Clockmaker Miel, Clockmaker Miel, and yeah, they're definitely different. I can see the difference in the yellow base, and I definitely see that gold flake stick out a little bit more in Clockmaker. So, you know, if you have both of these and you love them both and you wear them both, I think you are totally justified in having both of them. I don't know that I will wear them both that often, and I actually kind of like the paler yellow in Clockmaker a little bit better on my skin tone that I like Miel, and so I think I am gonna de-stash Miel. I also like those bigger golden flakes more than I like the smaller gold dust, so I think I am gonna de-stash Miel, but like I said, I do feel like if you have both of these and love both of them and you are a yellow fiend, you would probably be totally happy and justified to keep them both. Alright friends, here we have two from Glam Polish. This one is Vulnera Senentur, and this is from a collection last fall that I was absolutely in love with. When I swatched this polish, I loved it. Cirque Colors came out with their Juicy collection, Juicy Fruit, I don't remember what it's called, the Candy Coat collection, and they had Snozzberry in that collection, and it's very similar to this one from what I can tell in swatches, so I actually never picked that one up. But Glam Polish also recently released this really pretty kind of deep red with some flakies and some holographic, and this one is called Your Eyes Can Be So Cruel. And when I swatched this one, I was curious how it compared to this one. My instinct is that I'm gonna like Vulnera Senentur more because it is just so deep and rich, but I did want to see if these are close enough that I should destash one of them. Okay, here we have Vulnera Senentur, Your Eyes Can Be So Cruel, and then the same thing over here, Vulnera and Your Eyes Can Be So Cruel. Definitely these are different, right? Like the base in this one is a bit deeper and less of kind of like a Christmassy red or like a pinky red than Your Eyes Can Be So Cruel. And there are the holographic flakes in Your Eyes Can Be So Cruel that are not in Vulnera Senentur. I don't know that I need both of these. If you know me, you know I wear my creams and I don't wear my flakies as often, and so I don't need a ton of them. I do absolutely love Vulnera Senentur and I will keep it for sure. I don't know that I am gonna wear Your Eyes Can Be So Cruel. It is beautiful, it's absolutely beautiful, but I just think that it would be happier with someone else. But if you have both of these, I do think that they are different enough for sure that you can keep them both. I don't think I need them both, but I do think that you could keep them both because they are pretty different. Okay, last up we're gonna look at these four super lovely blues. Look at how gorgeous these are. This is Zoya's Oceane over here. This is Lion Cub of Sintra from Glam Polish, which came out recently, and a lot of you asked me how it compared to this next one, which is Zoya's Charla. I think these are gonna be pretty different because Charla has that really intense gold kind of shimmer where you can, you know, see the particles, a little bit of glitter, and there's just kind of like a faint shift in Lion Cub of Sintra. So I do think those are gonna be pretty different, but it might be more similar to Oceane. And then this one over here is Draught of Peace, and this is from the same November collection that Vulnera Senentur was in. This was their like Black Friday release, I believe, and I really like this one, and it actually reminds me a lot more of Charla. This was another one that from that collection, as soon as I swatched it, I knew that I was gonna keep it because it's absolutely stunning. I just love that shift and the holographic, it's gorgeous. I also absolutely loved Lion Cub of Sintra, so I think that I'll keep these both unless they're super close to these Zoyas, so let's find out. Okay, here we go. This is Draught of Peace, Charla, Lion Cub of Sintra, and Oceane, and I am shocked. This one's like really surprising to me. I think Draught of Peace in real life, you know, not on camera, looks a little bit deeper and darker than these other three, like even more than it does on camera, so it looks a little bit more different. And then Charla and Lion Cub of Sintra actually look a lot closer than I expected them to. You can definitely see that holographic in Lion Cub of Sintra, but I do not think that it stands out, you know, a ton because it is pretty scattered. And this gold glitter in Charla actually looks kind of, not holographic, but, you know, reflective and sparkly, so you get a very lovely effect on the nails. Man, I don't know. Oceane is pretty different, so I think that one I feel totally, you know, fine about. But between these three, I don't know that I need all three of them. And I do think here, that's a little easier to see the color, I do think that Draught of Peace is a bit deeper than Charla and Lion Cub of Sintra, like more than it looks even on camera. You get a lot more of that really deep kind of almost navy blue base in here. So I think that I'm gonna keep the two Zoyas, of course, and I'm gonna keep Draught of Peace. I do think I'm gonna destash Lion Cub of Sintra. When I look at my nails in different lighting, they look more similar, these two, Charla and Lion Cub of Sintra. I think because the gold shimmer, you know, it's just gonna show more in other lighting or in different lighting than it does right here. Nails, we all know this, look different depending on what the lighting is that you're in. And when I just take it out from my swatching lights and I'm looking at it in kind of like regular room light, these look a lot closer because I get a stronger gold shift. So I think I'm gonna destash this one. I just, you know, it's hard to do these choices, but obviously, you know, I just don't need all three of these. I don't think I've ever worn Charla, and so I definitely don't need two others that look super, super close. So I am going to destash this one and give it to someone who will appreciate it more than I do. All right, so here are the four polishes that I am going to pass on to someone who will love them even more than I do. We have Glam Polish, Your Eyes Can Be So Cruel, Polish Miel, Polish Arcanist, and Glam Polish Lion Cub of Sintra. I think I want to say Lion Club every time I say this polish. I don't know why. Anyways, these 4 will be destashed and moving on to someone who loves them, whether that's a friend of mine or going on my destash page. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment down below to let me know if you disagree with any of my choices. Would you have kept any of these 4? And as always, if you enjoyed this video, I hope you'll consider subscribing so that we can sit down and hang out and chat about nail polish again sometime. Awesome. I'll see you in the next one.